Yup, what's the deal, YouTube, man? It's your boy, First Class 305, man, getting back at y'all once again. Today, what we gonna touch base on the topic by J-Star 25 once again, with the whole Hypebeast scenario. Obviously, I'm commenting a lot on these videos is based on the fact that, I take the sneaker game serious and whatnot. So, we're going to talk a little bit about this. Clear this up a little bit. Well, basically, what a Hypebeast is. Oh, man. J-Star makes some valid points as far as Hypebeast being those dudes that you don't want to keep up with the Joneses and whatnot. Those people who just hype a shoe up just because they dope or whatever. They got to scoop them up. They got to get them just because they dope or whatever. But, you know what I'm saying? We're going to call Hypebeast, in my opinion, definitely what he says, I'm going to agree with him 110% in regards to that. The only thing I will kind of interject, but it's somewhat in his favor, is when he makes the reference to him being classified as, let's say, a Hypebeast. When you start talking about, connoisseurs is what I like to call individuals like, J-Star 25 and other big dogs, in the sneaker game. Sneaker elites is what I like to call them. I like to call them sneaker gurus, stuff like that. I like to use phrases like that just because it's more of a term of endearment when you hear the phrase when you hear the phrase sneaker elite, sneaker connoisseur, or the other examples that I gave. Hypebeasts at this stage of the culture. Let me lower this TV a little bit, man. Hypebeast at this stage of the culture has taken on a negative connotation where people look at it like, Hypebeast is a negative thing. Back in the day when I was a younger cat, we used to use the phrase Hypebeast or whatever, but, Hypebeast used to be used for something different. So a Hypebeast was a person who was hype about whatever the situation was. Let's say I was a Hypebeast for Biggie. Everybody used to call me a Hypebeast for Biggie. And today, March 9th, I want to pay homage to the big homie Biggie Smalls, Christopher Wallace. Today is his death day. Pay homage to the big homie. But I was a big Hypebeast for Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Even when I started my music thing, everybody used to call me that Hypebeast, that big Hypebeast. Because at the end of the day, there was nothing that Biggie could drop that I wasn't feeling. You know what I'm saying? It was more of a term of endearment back then. Compared to what it is now. But, things change. Things change now. Like I stated before, it's taking on a negative connotation where individuals think that, when individuals feel that a Hypebeast is the lowest of the lowest. It's that person who makes it hard for somebody to scoop them up. When you start talking about sneaker websites and people who drop sneaker reviews, like the big homie J-Star 25, I don't really like to use that phrase. Just because it's more of an informative attempt. It's more of a review standpoint, letting you guys know, okay, this is what's hot about the shoe, this is what's not. You can definitely choose to take what they're saying to be the case, or you don't have to. You know what I mean? But that's basically where it's at. Like I said, J-Star, the big homie, I don't feel like I want to use the phrase Hypebeast when it comes to how you view the sneaker game. I'm gonna say you're more or less giving a public service. You know what I'm saying? You're basically telling us the dope stuff about the shoe, your opinion about the shoe. You got to remember, a Hypebeast pretty much gives you your views on what the sneaker is. On the other hand, you got people who are giving information in regards to the sneaker, where they're just giving you the tools to make a well-informed decision whether you're going to scoop them up or you're not. And at the end of the day, you leave it in our hands whether we're going to go pick them up or we're not going to go pick them up. You know what I'm saying? But calling yourself a Hypebeast, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't even classify you as Hypebeast. I'll classify you as the encyclopedia of the sneakers. You know what I'm saying? And that's basically, I'm pretty sure everybody who's subscribed to your page, who's loyal to your page, one time for SSB, you know what I'm saying? Salute that. I'm pretty sure none of us are going to go as far as to say, yo, J-Star 25 is a Hypebeast. I don't think anybody out here is going to shoot that to you like that, because it's just not even humanly possible. But, it is what it is. Is Hypebeast negative to me? Not necessarily. Hypebeast actually makes certain cops easier for the people who just want to scoop up a dope pair of shoes. Prime example, you can go scoop up the pennies right now. Everybody knows what pennies I'm talking about. I ain't talking about the Foam Posit 1s or the Foam Posit Pros. If you're a real sneaker dude, you know exactly what pennies I'm talking about. The pennies right now, I actually went to the mall today to see if there was anything dope that I could scoop up. I was actually looking to scoop up those yellow, gray, and white bows today. But they didn't have my size. I'm looking for an 11. But they didn't have my size. And, they actually have all three colorways of that shoe. They have the blue and gray joints. They have the white joints. And they still have the black joints, the anthracite joints that just dropped not too long ago. They still have those up for sale, oddly enough. But it makes it easier for us to scoop them up because I was able to scoop up all three of those colorways after the release date. And I have no pressure about having to go camp out, having to go scoop those up. But, it's a good look. But the negative part is that when you do have, Galaxies and you have metallic red foams and you have pretty much every pair of Jordan known to man, you run the risk of not scooping them up because of the Hypebeast. But, the good comes with the bad. In order for there to be good, that has to be negative. So, in order for, for every action there's a reaction, for every cause there's an effect, and that's basically how it works. But, it is what it is. Overall, we're going to try to keep this show, we're going to try to keep this under 8 minutes. But, quick shout out to all the subscribers. I didn't think I was going to get this many subscribers in such a short period of time. But overall, I was just doing this as a response. But, I guess I'm just going to have to just start doing this thing every once in a while. But, what can we do? I want to give, show love to y'all dudes who show love to me. And that's where it's at. Also, what I want to start doing is a little segment in these what did you wear today segments. Today, let me see what I got on today. Let me see if I can show y'all cats what I got on today. We got on the burgundy. Let's see if I can get this right here. We got on the burgundy 5s. Everybody remember those? Y'all still know where those at, you know what I'm saying? But that's basically where we at. Sorry for the the bad camera tricks. But you know what it is. Holla at your kinfolk, let me know what it is. Doses, Beatles in the background, dopest band ever. Holla.